Don't scroll. Don't skip. You didn't come here by accident. What you're about to hear will bring peace into your chaos. Your life is about to shift. So take a breath and let me speak to your heart. And before we begin, comment Jesus if you're ready to receive comfort. Like this message if your heart is tired. Share it with someone who needs healing. Because this is not just a message. This is me, Jesus, and I am here for you. My beloved, I see you. You've been carrying so much, more than you let others see, more than your heart was ever meant to carry alone. I see your silent tears, the ones you cried when no one else was looking. I see how you smile during the day but wrestle with emptiness at night. You've been through more than most people know, and still, here you are. Still standing, still trying, still hoping. And I want to say this to you right now. You're not alone. You never were. In every valley, I was walking beside you. In every silent room, I was sitting close. In every moment you felt like giving up, I was holding you up. And I haven't changed. I'm still here. I'm still speaking. I'm still reaching for your heart. So don't give up now. Don't quit before your breakthrough. Comment Jesus if this is already speaking to you. And stay just a few more minutes. I know you've been tired. Tired of hoping, tired of trying, tired of feeling like life keeps hitting you harder than your strength can hold. But here is what you must know. I don't expect you to carry this alone. That's why I came. I came for the ones who couldn't keep it together. I came for the ones who fall apart. I came for the broken, the weary, the forgotten, the ashamed. I came for you. And I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be honest. Honest about the pain. Honest about the fear. Honest about how badly you want to feel whole again. You don't have to prove yourself to me. I already chose you. I already love you. I already paid the price to call you mine. So stop trying to earn what I've already given. Just receive it. Receive peace where there's been torment. Receive grace where there's been shame. Receive strength where you felt exhausted. And receive me, right here, right now. No matter your past, no matter what others think, no matter how far you feel you've drifted, I'm still calling your name, and I'll never stop. So listen again. You are not too far. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are exactly where I can find you, and that's why you're hearing this right now. I have plans for you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. Plans to heal what was. Don't scroll. Don't skip. You didn't come here by accident. What you're about to hear will bring peace into your chaos. Your life is about to shift. So take a breath and let me speak to your heart. And before we begin, comment Jesus if you're ready to receive comfort. Like this message if your heart is tired. Share it with someone who needs healing. Because this is not just a message. This is me, Jesus, and I am here for you. My beloved, I see you. You've been carrying so much, more than you let others see, more than your heart was ever meant to carry alone. I see your silent tears, the ones you cried when no one else was looking. I see how you smile during the day but wrestle with emptiness at night. You've been through more than most people know, And still, here you are. Still standing, still trying, still hoping. And I want to say this to you right now. You're not alone. You never were. In every valley, I was walking beside you. In every silent room, I was sitting close. In every moment you felt like giving up, I was holding you up. And I haven't changed. I'm still here. I'm still speaking. I'm still reaching for your heart. So don't give up now. Don't quit before your breakthrough. Comment Jesus if this is already speaking to you. And stay just a few more minutes. I know you've been tired. Tired of hoping, tired of trying, tired of feeling like life keeps hitting you harder than your strength can hold. But here is what you must know. I don't expect you to carry this alone. That's why I came. I came for the ones who couldn't keep it together. I came for the ones who fall apart. I came for the broken, the weary, the forgotten, the ashamed. I came for you. And I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be honest. Honest about the pain. Honest about the fear. Honest about how badly you want to feel whole again. You don't have to prove yourself to me. I already chose you. I already love you. I already paid the price to call you mine. So stop trying to earn what I've already given. Just receive it. Receive peace where there's been torment. Receive grace where there's been shame. Receive strength where you've felt exhausted. And receive me right here, right now. No matter your past, no matter what others think, no matter how far you feel you've drifted, I'm still calling your name, and I'll never stop. So listen again. You are not too far. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You're exactly where I can find you, and that's why you're hearing this right now. I have plans for you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. Plans to heal what was broken. Plans to use even your pain for something beautiful. You are not too late, and you are not disqualified. Your life is not over. It's about to begin in a new way. So pause here. Comment Jesus if this message. Don't scroll past this. You were meant to hear this today. Yes, you. If your heart has been heavy, if you've been wondering if you still matter, stop right here, because this will speak to your soul. Comment Jesus if you're ready to feel His presence again. Like this if you've been carrying pain. Share this with someone who needs hope. This isn't just a video. This is an appointment. And Jesus is speaking now. My beloved, you've been questioning your worth again. You've been looking in the mirror and seeing only flaws, failures, and faded dreams. You feel like you've missed something, like you should have been further along by now. But I want you to know I don't measure your worth by your pace. I don't look at your life and see behind. I look at you and see someone I still delight in. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't ruined your chance. You are still right on time for what I'm doing in your life. I'm not in a rush with you because I'm building something that lasts. What you think is wasted time is actually preparation. What you thought was rejection was redirection. And the places where you feel forgotten are the very places I am closest. You were never meant to figure this out alone. You were never meant to be perfect,
only to stay close to me. So if your heart is tired, if you're feeling like nothing is working out, if you wonder whether you're good enough to be used by me, listen closely now. I chose you knowing everything. I chose you knowing your weaknesses. I chose you before the world knew your name, and I don't regret calling you mine. I'm not giving up on you. I'm still writing your story. Comment Jesus if you believe this story isn't over yet. And stay, this next part is for your heart. You were created with purpose. You were not an accident. There is a calling on your life that no one else can carry. There are people who will be healed through your story. There are lives that will be changed through your survival. There are doors that only your hands will open because I assigned them to you. So don't let comparison rob you. Don't let shame chain you. And don't let the voice of the enemy convince you you're too broken to be used. I've always used broken things. I used the rejected. I used the outcasts. I used the hurting, the scared, the lost, the overlooked. Because where the world sees weakness, I see opportunity for glory. So come to me, not when you have it all figured out, but now, in the mess, in the pain, in the silence. I can work with that. I can breathe on your dry bones. I can restore your purpose. I can awaken you again. But you have to let me in. You have to stop trying to fix it all without me. I'm not asking you to be strong enough. I'm asking you to surrender. I'm asking you to trust that I love you, not for what you can do, but simply because you're mine. Yes, you were meant for more. Not more stress, not more hustle. More peace, more healing, more freedom. And all of that begins when you rest in my arms. Come back to me. I've never stopped waiting for you. And I'll never stop speaking until your heart hears this. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are still called. The story isn't over. In fact, the best part is just beginning. So if this message touched your heart, comment Jesus. Like this if you felt seen. Share this with someone who needs hope. And stay with me, because I have so much more to say to you.
My beloved, I know what it feels like to come to the edge of your strength. I see how hard you've been holding on, and I know there are moments, silent, painful moments, where you wonder, is it even worth it to keep going? You may not say it out loud, but inside you've asked, will things ever change? Will this heaviness ever lift? Will my prayers ever be answered? And I want you to hear this today, not with your ears, but with your soul. I am with you, even in this. You are not invisible to me. Your pain is not too small for my care. Your questions are not too much for my mercy. I see your battle, and I am not disappointed in your weakness. I am moved with compassion. I know how tired you are, and I want you to know that being tired does not mean you're failing. It means you've been fighting. It means you've been carrying things that were never meant to be carried alone. And I am here, not to scold you, not to shame you, but to lift what is too heavy, to comfort what has gone numb, and to breathe life where you feel empty. Let your tears fall if they need to. I collect every one. I am not asking you to be stronger. I am inviting you to come closer. When the world tells you to keep pushing, I say, come and rest. When your thoughts tell you it's all falling apart, I say, I am holding all things together. When fear screams that you are finished, I whisper, I am not done. You don't need to pretend you're okay. You don't need to have the answers. You just need to breathe and let me carry you through this valley. Yes, even now, even with your questions, even with your pain, even with the brokenness that you try to hide, I am not afraid of your mess. I have never loved you because you were strong. I have always loved you because you are mine. And I still do. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to deserve my presence. Just come. Come with the pieces. Come with the doubt. Come with the exhaustion in your soul. I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am asking you to trust me with what you can't. I'm not going to walk away. I'm not disappointed in your tears. I'm not angry that you feel weak. I am proud of you for staying, for still listening, for not giving up when everything in you wanted to run. You are stronger than you know, because I am the strength within you. And even when you feel like your faith is hanging by a thread, that thread is still enough to hold on to me. I have carried you before, and I will carry you again. I will never leave you in the middle of the storm. I don't disappear in the dark. I am the light that stays with you even when you can't see the way forward. And even now, even in this moment where your hope feels faint, I am speaking life back into your soul. You are not too far gone. You are not falling apart beyond repair. You are not forgotten. I see what no one else sees. The quiet ways you keep showing up, the courage it takes to try again, the beauty in your broken places that are still healing. You are not weak, you are brave. You are not behind, you are becoming. And even when you can't see it, I am still working. Behind the scenes, underneath the surface, inside your heart. One day, what hurts will make sense. What broke you will no longer define you, and what you almost gave up on will become the very thing I use to lift others. So stay close, stay with me. Let me remind you that you are never walking alone. Not now, not ever. You are going to make it, and I am going to walk with you every step of the way.
My child, you've carried so much for so long. You've walked through storms with a brave face. You've been the one others lean on, the strong one, the quiet one, the one who keeps going even when everything inside you feels tired. But I see behind the strength. I see the moments when you feel like collapsing inside. I see the nights when your soul sighs in silence because you can't find the words to pray. I see it all, and I want to tell you this clearly. You don't have to be strong alone. I never created you to carry everything by yourself. I never expected you to walk through this life without me. I am not watching you from a distance. I am right here, holding you up, even when you don't realize it. You were not designed to be self-sufficient. You were designed to be held, and I am still holding you. Let go of the pressure to be okay all the time. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to say, God, I don't have it in me today. I don't love you for your performance. I love you because you are mine. In your weakness, my strength becomes clearer. In your surrender, my healing begins. I never grow tired of you. I never stop listening. I never change my mind about you. Even on your worst days, I still call you beloved. Even when you feel empty, I am still pouring grace into you. So breathe, child. Breathe and know this: I am not disappointed in your struggle. I am proud of you for surviving what tried to break you. I know there are wounds that still ache. I know there are parts of your story that feel unfinished. I know how tired your soul feels when it tries to make sense of everything. But I am not finished with you. I am still healing the places you thought would always hurt. I am still restoring the joy you thought would never return. I am still writing beauty into your ashes. I will never give up on you. Even when you're quiet, even when you don't feel me, even when your heart says, I can't take another step. That is where I carry you. That is where I become your strength. That is where my love surrounds you like a shield. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be the strong one. Just be with me. Sit with me. Tell me how it really feels, and then let me speak peace into the middle of it all. There is no shame in your exhaustion. There is no failure in needing help. I created you to need me. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. So don't be afraid to collapse into my arms. I will not drop you. I will not shame you. I will not push you away. When others have turned their backs, I stayed. When your heart wandered, I never lost sight of you. When you were breaking down inside, I was already preparing to build you up again. And I am still. I'm not afraid of your broken pieces. I'm not tired of your tears. I'm not going anywhere. So don't keep pretending you're okay when you're not. Let me into the real parts. Let me into the fear. Let me into the places where you've stopped believing things can change. I'm not here to scold you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to restore, to renew, to redeem. I'm here to remind you that you don't need to keep proving your worth. You are already deeply, endlessly, eternally loved. And nothing you face can separate you from my love. Not fear, not failure, not weakness, not even the weariness that weighs on you right now. You are safe with me, and you don't have to be strong, because I already am. Rest now, beloved. I'm not letting go of you. Not today, not ever.
My dear one, there are things you've been through that no one else understands. There are tears you've cried that never had words. There are pieces of your story that still ache, moments you wish you could erase, decisions you wish you could undo, and wounds that feel like they never fully healed. And I want you to hear me now, gently and clearly. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Not one painful moment. Not one broken chapter. Not one night of grief. I saw it all. I was with you through every season. Through the confusion. Through the heartbreak. Through the waiting. Through the silent cries. And even though it may feel like you've lost too much, I want you to know, I am a God of restoration. I don't just comfort the wounded, I heal them. I don't just walk with the broken, I rebuild them. And what felt wasted to you, I will use for glory. That pain you thought disqualified you, it's going to become the very place where my light shines the brightest. That mistake you thought ruined everything, I've already covered it with grace. I'm not done. I never stopped working, even when you couldn't see it. I never stopped loving, even when you tried to push me away. I never stopped believing in the beauty of your life, even when you lost hope in yourself. And now, I'm bringing things back to life. Slowly, gently, faithfully. I'm not in a rush, but I am restoring. Every broken part, every shattered hope, every forgotten dream. I'm writing redemption into your story. You don't have to pretend it didn't hurt. I'm not asking you to forget. I'm asking you to let me show you what I can do through it. I waste nothing. I don't waste tears. I don't waste pain. I don't waste seasons of silence or sorrow. I take what looks like ashes, and I build beauty from them. You may not understand why it had to happen. You may still have questions that don't have answers. But you're not walking alone. I am walking you into peace. I am walking you into purpose. I am walking you into wholeness that this world could never give you. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not too late, too far, too damaged, too empty. You are mine, and I'm still breathing life into every corner of your story. I am healing what they said could never be healed. I am redeeming what you thought was lost forever. I am restoring joy to places that have been empty for far too long. And I want you to know this. You are not just surviving. You are becoming. I'm turning your wounds into wisdom. I'm turning your battles into testimonies. I'm turning your waiting into something sacred, and I'm not rushing it. You don't need to strive. You don't need to force it. You only need to stay close to me. I'll show you, one step at a time, how to walk again, how to hope again, how to dream again, and how to trust that nothing, absolutely nothing, has been wasted. You will look back and see my fingerprints in places you thought I had forgotten. You will look back and say, even there, even then, he was with me. So rest, my child. I'm working where you can't see. I'm healing what you can't explain. And I'm building something beautiful out of everything life tried to tear down. I waste nothing, and I will not waste you.
My beloved child, I know you've been waiting for answers, waiting for peace, waiting for something to shift in the circumstances around you. Sometimes the waiting feels longer than your strength. Sometimes it feels like time is standing still while your heart quietly breaks inside. And in those long, silent stretches of uncertainty, you wonder if I still hear you. You wonder if I still see. You wonder if I've changed my mind. But I haven't. I haven't turned away. I haven't stopped working. I haven't stopped loving you. Even in the waiting, I am near. Even in the silence, I am speaking. Even when nothing around you looks different, something inside you is growing deeper than you can see. I know waiting feels like standing still, but it's not. In the waiting, I am strengthening your roots. In the waiting, I am purifying your heart. In the waiting, I am drawing you closer to me, not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. My timing is not a punishment. It is preparation. Preparation for blessings that will not crush you when they come. Preparation for healing that doesn't just relieve the surface, but restores the soul. Preparation for joy that isn't temporary, but anchored in something unshakable. Me. I know how badly you want it to be over. I see the ache in your eyes. I feel the longing in your heart. But I want you to know, your wait is not wasted. Every tear you've cried in the dark, I've counted. Every prayer you've whispered with trembling faith, I've heard. And every moment you've chosen to keep trusting, even when it didn't make sense, that has touched my heart more deeply than you know. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are not being punished. You are being refined like gold. And just like gold, it's in the fire that your beauty is revealed. I know fire feels unbearable, but I will never leave you in it. I am with you in the fire, not just to get you through it, but to walk with you inside it. I am using the waiting to unearth strength you didn't know you had. I am using it to break off lies that have followed you for years. Lies that told you you're not worthy. Lies that said nothing will ever change. Lies that said I was silent because I was distant. No, I am never distant. I am always near to the brokenhearted, and I am especially close when your hope grows thin. So if today all you have is the tiniest thread of faith, that's enough. You don't need to feel strong. You just need to stay connected to me. Let me hold your hand in the silence. Let me remind you that waiting is not the same as abandonment. I delay because I love you, not because I've forgotten you. Some blessings need more time. Some healing must go deeper than you realize. Some prayers are answered through a process that makes you stronger, not just relieved. And I am a God of the long process. I see the full picture. I know what's ahead. I know the future that will bless you, not burden you. And I want to give you that future. Not the rushed version, but the redeemed one. That's why I ask you to wait, not to punish you, but to protect what I am preparing for you. You can't see it yet, but I promise, one day you will look back on this season and say, He was there. He was faithful. Even then, He was working for my good. So hold on, child. Don't let the silence convince you I've left. Don't let the delay convince you I've denied your prayer. I hear you. I love you. And I am still writing your story, even in the waiting.
My child, there's something I need you to know. Something your soul may have forgotten in all the noise and pain. You are still worth loving. Even after the heartbreak, even after the decisions you regret, even after the things you never speak of, the hidden wounds, the buried shame, the moments that made you feel too far gone. You are not too far. Not from me, not from love, not from healing. I see every broken place in you, and I love you completely. I don't love some future version of you who has it all together. I love you now, as you are, with the cracks, with the questions, with the trembling hope you barely hold on to. You don't have to impress me. You don't have to perform. You don't have to pretend.
I know every part of you, and I still call you mine. You may feel like you've messed everything up. You may feel like your story is stained beyond repair, but that is not what I see. I see a child I formed with care. I see someone I died to save, not because you were perfect, but because you are precious. I see someone who has been hurt, but still has purpose. Someone who has fallen, but still belongs. Someone who doubts, but still hears my voice calling them home. Nothing you've done has canceled my love for you. Nothing you've faced has removed my desire to heal you. Nothing in your past has made me give up on your future. I am not ashamed of you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not angry with you. I am here, and I am still holding out my arms, waiting for you to simply rest in my love. There is grace for you, not just enough to barely survive, but enough to restore what was lost, enough to make the broken whole again, enough to rebuild from the rubble. Yes, even now, even after all that's happened, I am not done. You are not disqualified. You are not too damaged. You are not too late. You are still worth loving, because I don't change my mind about the ones I call. And I have called you to healing, called you to freedom, called you to know the kind of love that holds you through every storm. You've been told you weren't enough. You've been made to feel small, unseen, forgotten. You've been left behind by people you trusted. But I never left. I've been here through it all. And while others may not have seen your value, I have never stopped seeing it. I see the battles you fight silently. I see the way you keep going even when no one notices. I see the strength it takes to just get out of bed some days. I see the moments you encourage others while you yourself are barely holding on. And I say to you now, that does not go unseen. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are loved by the one who formed your soul. And nothing will ever separate you from that love. Not your past, not your pain, not your weakness, not even the voices that tell you otherwise. My love for you is unshakable. It does not fade when you struggle. It does not change when you fall. It does not grow weary when you question. It stays. I stay. And I'm staying with you now through every part of the journey. Let my words become louder than the lies. Let my truth become your new foundation. Let my love speak louder than your fears. You don't have to earn this love. You only have to receive it right now, just as you are. You are still worth loving, and you always will be.
My beloved, I know how you see yourself. I know you've looked in the mirror and seen damage. I know there are moments when you feel like your past disqualifies you. Moments when the weight of what you've done or what was done to you makes you feel like you're too broken to be wanted. But listen closely now. You are not too broken to belong. You are not beyond grace. You are not too shattered for me to restore. I have never turned away from the wounded. I have always moved toward the hurting, and I am not afraid of what's broken in you. I know the wounds others can't see. I know the places you try to hide. I know the shame you carry, the thoughts you can't control, the battles you fight silently. But I do not look away. I do not cringe. I do not walk past the mess. I move closer. I move toward the pain. I move into the silence, the fear, the regret, and I speak peace there. There is no part of you that my love cannot reach, no failure I cannot forgive, no darkness I cannot flood with light. You are not a mistake. You are not the sum of your choices. You are not the labels they gave you. You are mine. And nothing, not your past, not your pain, not your confusion, not your scars, can make me stop loving you. I don't just tolerate you, I welcome you. I want you close. I want every part of your heart, even the parts you've been told are too messy, even the places you've shut down, even the emotions you don't know how to name. Let me in. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to fix yourself first. You don't have to be better before you belong. You belong already. I choose you as you are. Yes, I will heal you. Yes, I will grow you. But that's not a condition of my love, it's the result of it. You don't have to earn your place at my table. You just have to come. Come with the questions, come with the fear, come with the shattered pieces. I'm not afraid of your mess. I'm the one who makes beauty from ashes. And I will never stop restoring what life tried to destroy in you. The enemy told you that you're beyond help, that you're too far gone, that people wouldn't love the real you. But I tell you this, I've seen the real you, and I have never stopped loving you. I saw you before the pain. I see you now even in the pain, and I see who you are becoming through it. You are not defined by your lowest moment. You are not marked by your mistakes. You are marked by my mercy. I write a new name over you, beloved, whole, forgiven, restored. And no voice can undo what I've spoken over you. Come now, fall into my arms. Let me wash over you with truth. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are loved completely, always, forever. And there will never be a day that I don't want you near me.
My precious child, I know what it's like to feel like your future has slipped through your fingers. I know the pain of disappointment. I know the weight of what didn't work out, the dreams that didn't come to pass, the prayers you're still waiting on, the roads that ended in heartbreak instead of healing. And I know there have been moments, quiet ones, when your heart whispered words you were too afraid to say out loud. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's too late. Maybe my best days are behind me. But I am here to speak something stronger than doubt, louder than fear, truer than regret. You still have a future. Not a leftover one, not a patched-up version. A future full of purpose. A future written with grace. A future I have prepared just for you. Not because you've earned it, because I love you.
You haven't ruined anything I can't redeem. You haven't missed anything I can't restore. I'm not limited by time, by detours, by delay. I'm the author of time, and I can breathe new life into dreams that have died. I can open doors no one else can open. I can make a way where there was no way. But first, I want to breathe life into you. I want to lift the heaviness that's been sitting on your chest. I want to silence the voice that tells you you're stuck, forgotten, or too far behind. You are right where I can reach you. You are not behind. You are becoming. What feels like delay is often my design, because I care more about the strength of your foundation than the speed of your breakthrough. And I haven't forgotten the desires of your heart. I placed many of them there myself. I'm not ignoring your cries. I'm weaving something so much bigger than you can see right now. I know you want to understand. I know you want clarity. But sometimes what you need more than clarity is trust. Trust that I am still guiding you. Trust that I have not wasted the pain. Trust that even the detours have brought you closer to me. You are not lost. You are not late. You are not forgotten. I am the one who restores lost years. I am the one who turns sorrow into singing. I am the one who brings beauty out of ashes, not just for others, but for you too. I don't want you just to survive. I want you to live again. I want you to dream again. I want you to hope again, not in yourself, but in me. I will walk you into every good thing I've prepared. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to stay close to me. I will guide you. I will open the right doors. I will protect you from what you don't see. And I will surprise you with joy where you thought there would be only sorrow. Lift your head. The story isn't over. The chapter is not finished. You still have a future. And it's not just tolerable. It's beautiful. It's redeemed. It's full of purpose and peace. And no one can take it from you, because I wrote it for you. I don't give up on my plans. I don't abandon what I've started. And I don't abandon you. So rest now. Let go of the fear. Let go of the pressure to fix everything all at once. Let me hold you and carry you forward